What ethnic group do you consider yourself of? Have you ever been discriminated because of it? How did that make you feel? Or if you haven't, how would it make you feel? By definition, racial discrimination is when a person is treated less favorably than another person in a similar situation due to their race, color, nationality, ethnic origin, or immigrant status. Now, did you know that a survey in the UK, out of 1,400 workers of African descendants, 52% of them revealed being discriminated in their workplace? And did you know that one-third of them did not report that to their employers? Now, you might be thinking, this only happens in the UK, right? Wrong. In our home country of Brazil, a study showed us that black people, despite composing the majority of the population, occupy only 6.3% of management positions and 4.7% of executive posts in Brazil's 500 largest companies. The people of African descent are not the only ones being discriminated. In Brazil, there is also racism towards indigenous people, despite being one of the major building blocks in the Brazilian culture. According to Lúcia Helena Rangel, an anthropologist from one of the leading colleges in Brazil, showed that some people of indigenous descent are afraid to show their true identity, so that they wouldn't have to be discriminated against. A member of indigenous tribe in the Mato Grosso area in Brazil stated that discrimination isn't just a government issue, it's present everywhere. But now you might be thinking, but why do people discriminate? The reasons why people discriminate actually vary. According to Dana Lee, an alumni at Notre Dame College, root is fear. Fear of what we do not understand. Fear of what is not brought to our awareness. When there is difference, it causes bias. Bias is caused by the barrier of decreased knowledge and awareness of the deeper depths of that difference. What we do not understand, we subconsciously fear whether we are aware of it or not. The subconscious fear will manifest into different emotions, reactions, and treatment of others. On the other hand, Putu Mehta, an Indian teacher, argued that people discriminate only to serve one sole purpose, and that is to put or attempt to put that person down who he finds better than himself. They do it when they lack self-esteem. An American article writer, Asha Sultan, believes that fear competition for resources, power structures that employs difference, are the causes for racism to persist in a modern society. An anonymous writer on a popular website argued that, among animals, there is such problem. There are different types of dogs. They do not move together. Same is true of goat and sheep. They are comfortable among same species. Human it is more. They are due to religion, place, wealth, education, and so on. People are comfortable among the same group. They are more comfortable if the religion, place, class, and educational group are the same. What is the solution? When you are in Rome, behave like Romans. However, some people think that racism and racial profiling is right, such as in the case of Michael Bloomberg, who argued that black residents are disproportionately involved in crime. But how does this link to human rights? Article 1 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. Article 23 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights also states that 1. Everyone has the right to work, to free choice of employment, to just and favorable conditions of work, and to protect against unemployment. 2. Everyone, without any discrimination, has the right to equally pay for equal work. Equal opportunity in a workplace is a human right that everyone, no matter their race, gender, or sex, is entitled to. So why discriminate people because they are different instead of embracing the different cultures and races and sexes? After all, we're all humans.